Hey guys, you're watching Explore the Weird. If you're into creepy and weird, make sure you smoke that like button. But real quick, 3 letters, triple G's. You gotta roll it up. You gotta hit the subscribe as well. Triple G's, Ganja Goons Gang. Guys, we are growing strong. I'm literally at 500 subscribers. This is wild. I started in crypto. It was not as quick as it is on this channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have no idea. It takes a gang to do this, and we are growing. So guys, let's get right into it.
This woman woke up while undergoing surgery. She's possessed by a demon. Watch how she behaves. Her neighbor is acting very strangely, and we have confirmation of a demonic possession. Watch until the end, and you'll see the person floating in the air. I want to warn you, I can only protect my subscribers who have commented, shared, and watched the video until the end. Look at this baby's head, it's creepy. Is it a manipulation or is it something else? This woman is losing her mind next to her baby, and it's very dangerous. She's acting in a very strange way. Why is she walking like that? It looks like something is compelling her to act this way.
We need to make a list, and we need to sign up most of these guys for blessings. We're making a blessings list. We're keep track. We're gonna sign these guys up. But the woman that woke up during surgery is definitely wild, because anesthesia is one of those things where we're like, we don't know how it works. We just know it knocks people out. We discovered it. We have anesthesiologists that get paid great money to do exactly something from an unknown drug. But we kind of know it. We kind of know the measurements. It's based on body weight, Teddy. We'd be fine. Yeah, we kind of are. But imagine you're one of them that wakes up. You know, this is not a spiritual awakening where you're having an NDE. This is a real experience where the woman is waking up. So that feels super horrific to me. If that ever occurred in anything I've seen, I would just like not do it. I'm like, I'm not feeling this. I need the Michael Jackson drug at this point. This is real scary, buddy. Put me to sleep, please. And I have Crohn's, so I know all about this. Need to be put to sleep. There is no way, man. But the other ones we've seen before, there was the lady that had the sleep paralysis next to the baby, and then the CGI baby appeared very old. I think that's from a movie. I'm not sure, but though, you know, those definitely scared me a little. But at least the babies appeared to be okay. Slept through it, and the other one's just like some old baby, and the lady was caressing him. So yeah, we'll see. But the awakening thing scares me the most. And the possessed lady, we got to get you a blessing. We're going to sign you up. We're signing you up. I needed that. Thank you. Thank you. That was great.
Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Noah Saramni, soul leader, master teacher. And I've been here to teach you all about things that you would never think exist. I was talking to my boy the other day, and I told him that drinking and smoking is a form of possession. I ain't gonna lie, dibble and dabble. But if you are not aware, you will be controlled, and you can mess up home, if that makes sense to you. Wake up.
That's scary. That's literally... Unless he knows something, he's like, hey, don't drink and smoke, then it means you're part of like something, you're being controlled, right? Yeah, well, I actually brew my own beer, and you know, when it comes to smoking, I try not to be honest, unless it's smoking the like button. Smoke that like button. But in the most part, the guys that do, because I have friends that do as well, you know, and when they do, I start to wonder, are they being, or are they just having a grand old time? And most of the time, they're just having a grand old time. I don't think they're making any type of rituals, unless the whole ceremony of coming together and coming to drink together or smoking together is the ceremony where you're inviting things in. Oh man, we're getting real deep in here, buddies. Nah, we be fine. We be fine. Yeah, the only smoking I'm doing is smoking the like button. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? Come on now. Come on now. Triple G's, roll it up. Hit that subscribe as well. Oh my god. This is gonna mess with me now. It's like, oh man, wake up.
Never do this. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. This guy wanted to see what would happen if he said Bloody Mary 3 times in front of his mirror. But he's going to regret it very quickly. I advise you not to watch the rest. It's not for the faint-hearted. If you're still here, don't forget that I can only protect my subscribers who have commented and shared the video. By the way, if you press share and then WhatsApp, the third person who appears is scared of you.
I like that one. I like that one. And recently we just watched that Blue Baby something. I don't want to say it. I'm not inviting anything in, but this is exactly why you don't do stuff. I understand, hey, it's a little skit and whatnot, but dude, the end concept is real. You're doing a ritual to invite things in. You think it's cool, dark, spooky, or with your friends. Hey, I dare you. But then guess what? Those dares turn real. I even had my wife's brother tell me a story about when they messed with the Ouija board, and I'm like, dude, why would you? Because I recently learned about Ouija boards, and the founders of the Ouija boards, even when they died, they were like, don't mess with Ouija boards. I'm like, dude, you have no idea. I just learned about Ouija boards. Don't do these rituals, man. And he's like, Teddy, I feel like I saw a creature. I think it came home with me, and now I can't tell if he's messing with me or if he really saw a creature. Man, I'm glad to see him soon too. Hopefully he's not bringing something into my home. Oh man, I need to bless it myself. Sign me up. Sign me up.
The creepiest 2-sentence horror stories I found online. Put back the mirrors. We miss watching you. As I woke up in the middle of the night, I heard Alexa say, "Okay, the security alarms have been disabled." That is terrifying. I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window, until I heard it come from the mirror again. You hear your mom calling you into the kitchen. As you're heading down the stairs, you hear a whisper from the closet saying, "Don't go down there, honey." I heard it too. No.
Yeah, I ain't going down there. I ain't going down there. And the mirror thing, don't put the mirrors back. And the Alexa thing, that's just freaky, because Alexa is one of those devices where you speak to it and it narrates something back. But there have been instances, at least some users have reported, where the Alexa device will just say random things, blurt out without even asking questions, or just say phrases. Even my own wife has had an experience while I was traveling for work. There was an instance where she was working working out on the elliptical, and she claims that she heard someone laugh in the room. And I'm like, dude, what do you mean someone laughed in the room? She's like, I heard a giggle, like a girl giggle. And I'm just like creeped out. I'm like, there's no way. We've been in this house for how long? We've never heard anything. And she's like, I heard a girl giggle. And like a few weeks after that, there were multiple users that reported the Alexa device giggled and they heard it. And I tell my wife that, and she's like, oh yeah, maybe it could have been, because the sound did originate from that area. So I'm like, man, this be real creepy, bro. Was it a real Alexa giggle, or did something take over and giggled for her? Maybe she found something she was doing funny, you know? It's like, ha. Oh, I don't like any of these. I don't like these 2-sentence horror stories. They feel too real.
The uploader's wife had been hearing noises around the house late at night, on the inside and outside, and her husband didn't really believe her at first until one night he woke up to some creepy noises inside his house and decided to check it out. Watch closely.
What is that noise?
The door to the attic can be seen banging on its own, but when he goes up to check inside, he finds nobody there. On another night they are disturbed once again, when they hear banging and other noises coming from one of the sheds outside. So he gets his phone out and decides to record. What he captured is enough to give anyone the chills.
Something is banging around and making noise in one of our sheds. I'm not really sure what to expect. I'm gonna go check it out.
What looks like a creepy figure can be seen inside the shed, quickly running out through the back, and then again escaping outside. A few days later comes another night, and his wife hears something around 2 a.m. outside, and upon going to investigate, he captures true terror.
2 a.m. The wife just woke up, said she thought someone was playing in our back shed. I hope not, because it's almost falling apart. It wouldn't be very safe, but I'm gonna come out here and have a look around, see if any of the neighborhood kids are messing around or anything. We'll get quiet here for a second.
There was a guy up there. I saw the guy up there. That seemed legit. The last guy seemed legit. Maybe that was a neighborhood kid. But dude, the one before that, when he goes to the shed and like it just darts, that seemed like a shadow person type deal. But I'm not sure. Maybe it was also a neighborhood kid. But dude, you need to get a blessing. I just feel something ain't right. And even when you went into the attic, I don't know if you did a full 360 into the attic. I wanted you to do a full 360 in the attic. I want to explore, but at the same time, I'm only exploring. I'm only as brave as the cameraman. Oh man, yeah, I would get out there, get the blessing, sign up. We're making a list. You know how it is.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom night.
I actually thought there was gonna be a story or something. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I don't do the. I can't shuffle. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. We won't let this happen. No idea those things were automatic. I thought there had to be a person. The robots took somebody's job. Maybe that person's now the Walmart greeter. No, this is a great idea. Not spooky, not weird as much, but definitely creative and fun. I like the way these people are vibing. I would do the same. Would you stop me? Are you gonna be one of those guys? Don't Karen on me. I love Karens, by the way. I know a very nice one.
Creepiest home footage PT.3
That is very tough. That is very tough to
Creepiest
go through, especially when it happens in your own home and you have such evidence.
home camera of foot.
I'm trying to. Sorry about that. Yeah, look at this still frame. That even it's very hard, but yeah, you see a T-shirt, you see a face, you see the ear. So there is definitely evidence, and it doesn't appear to be transparent. It does seem like you can see the wrinkles on the shirt, so we definitely know there was some sort of evidence. And by the time the lady got into the room, the man's gone. Something fishy going on. At least she stood outside. She did all the right things. Called the police. Man, that's scary. That is scary. I cannot expect this happening in my house, but you come over here, we show you what's going on. Let's tussle. I ain't talking about with our fists either. So, no, I'm just kidding. We're super passive resistance here. Passive resistance. Or maybe I'm not. No. Never know. Dude, that was so mean. But that's your job. We're building back better. Oh man, you feeling them back muscles over there, Joe? What's going on there, buddy? Oh boy, I cannot. At least he's not sniffing hair, so that's always a win. Regardless, we're not getting political, we're just reacting.
We're being sealed in a dome!
Oh, what do I do? I don't know what to do. If I stay, I'm trapped. If I leave, I'm alone. Oh, God. In, out. I never saw Venice. Hey.
Open fire!
What ruthless madmen could have done this to us?
The United States government. My name is Russ Cargill, and I'm head of the EPA.
The what?
Environmental Protection Agency.
Come again?
Look, I'm a man on a big TV. Just listen. Springfield has become...
Woo! Springfield!
The most polluted city in the history of the planet.
Drama queen.
To prevent your poisons from spreading, your government has sealed you all within this dome. Believe me, it's the last thing we wanted to do. I do own the company that makes the dome, but that's beside the point.
What are you telling us? We're trapped like rats?
No, rats can't be trapped this easily. You're trapped like carrots.
Wait, we couldn't be more polluted. Everyone stopped dumping in the lake.
Apparently someone didn't get the message.
Act natural.
Hey, buddy, sooner or later people are gonna come by and discover this.
Don't worry about that. We found a way to take you off the map.
No! Not now! We'll play later. The sinkhole. Follow me, kids! Geronimo! Sacagawea!
So long, losers!
I have a feeling he didn't make it all the way through, but guys, this one was definitely wild. The Simpsons are definitely woke. They're trying to tell us something. What they're trying to tell us, I don't know. but the firmament starts making sense at some points, and then they mentioned the EPA and think of ourselves as baby carrots in a bag. So, you know, people eat baby carrots. So what are they trying to say? Are we under the dome to be eaten? What the heck is going on here? What is the real message? What is the real message? What do you guys think? Is The Simpsons know something that we don't? Hopefully the YouTube guys let me play this entire clip. If not, we're going to have to fill this in.
Just when I thought I heard about all the worst cults in history, this one had to come and blow them out of the water. This is Colonia Dignidad. They were a German torture cult hiding out in the Chilean wilderness after World War II, aka Yazis. And to show you how terrible they were, let me tell you a story. As a quick reminder, if you want more info, you can check out the podcast. The leader of this cult was a known child abuser, and he wanted more Chilean boys to be brought to him. So he started a hospital in the community and used it as a trafficking system to get more children. One day, a young Chilean boy choked and was rushed to the hospital. And right when he got there, a nurse scooped him up, brought him to a room, and saved his life. But later that day, his sister arrived and asked a nurse when she could pick him up to take him home. And the nurse responded that they needed to monitor him for a few more days, which is pretty suspect in a choking case. So a few days later, she comes back and she's like, okay, can I get my brother? And the nurse tells her that he's not there anymore. And this is because the hospital had lawyers on staff that were drafting up adoption paperwork when young boys would come in. The cult was able to legally adopt boys in the community without the parents' consent, and the parents had not enough money to do anything about it. There are so many more stories about this place, and I had never heard of it before, so make sure you check out this week's episode for more info.
Dude, this is wild. And I'm not knocking on any adoption agencies or anything. I hear there's real ones and legit ones, but back in the day, this is how the kids would be trafficked out. You know, adoption agencies were one, and you don't know if the parents truly existed. You didn't do the research. They just told you fake backstories on those kids, and just they needed kids to sell in the form of adoption. And I'm not knocking on. Horrible to hear that the way these guys did it was as a hospital setting, as the facade, basically. So sad, so sad.
There goes my nap.
Somebody else's house. Fuck it.
No, the fuck you want?
Yes,
Get out. Get out.
I have to get
out.
I'm sorry.
Get out.
I'm sorry.
Get out!
I'm sorry.
Get out.
Can you
Nope.
let me in?
Not my problem. Get out.
Please let me in.
Get out.
I'm sorry.
No, get out.
I'm sorry.
Get out. I'm calling the police. Get out.
You are?
Yes.
On me?
Get the fuck out.
What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed
This
to
is not my problem.
I let my... Oh my god, please.
I feel like there is a dispute here that is personal that I should not get involved in. But lady, that is not the proper way to enter a home. So that can get, especially in the area I live in, they will just shoot first, ask questions later. So definitely do not recommend this for anybody. Definitely do not. All right, guys, let's do one more. I hate to end on notes where people are hanging in forests, but unfortunately that is what is happening here. I did hear about this, and I heard that it wasn't true, but you know, there's a lot of truth in what has been edited out, and it is obvious that in the new Wizard of Oz copies, that scene does not exist. So there was a hanging scarecrow is what they told you, but you know, I start to question things. What do you guys think? Did you watch The Wizard of Oz? Do you know that scene? Do you believe what they say? Was there a person that was unalive that was in that scene, or was it just a prop? So guys, if you are into creepy and weird, spooky and weird, literally 3Gs, roll it up, hit that subscribe, smoke that like button. We're gonna have a great time, and we're growing like crazy, guys. And I will catch you guys next time. Stay safe. Goodbye.